WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users.
Hey y'all, this is Larry Whitfield. Welcome to Sunday Throwbacks, right here on WVTC Detroit. On today's show, it is our hope that you will enjoy great music from past and present, that you will be impacted by a throwback moment. So listen, call a neighbor, call a friend, call somebody. Let them know Sunday Throwbacks is on. Let's go. It's Sunday. Sunday Throwbacks. Yes. Yeah. Need a Hammond organ on that. Everybody, welcome to another week of Sunday Throwbacks. I am your host, Larry Whitfield, and I am so excited and honored to have my guest in the studio. Listen, I need you to like and share. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, I need you to like and share. Even if you are on our station, WVTC.com, I need you to like and share and let somebody know that Sunday Throwbacks is on. I have a wonderful guest. He is a phenomenal songwriter. Oh, my goodness. His name is Jason J. That's what you're doing by. Jay Bethel from the phenomenal group Spoken For. He had a concert just a couple weeks ago. We're going to get right into it, but I need y'all to like and share. I want to get you to this music because I want to get right to it because we got a lot of questions to ask this guy. Yes, I know I do. But let's get to some music right here. This song here is by Spoken For, and it's entitled No Rock. And when we come back, our guest is going to be gracing the table. And let me tell you something. I know y'all give me compliments about my student. I appreciate all that. But what this guy got on, it's over. I started to leave. I'm trying to tell you. But listen, we'll be right back, everybody. This is Sunday Throwback.
Here we go. We back in here. Jay Bethel Spoken For. We want to do a little bit something different right here. You hear me? Spoken For, sing.
I will bless the Lord at all times, and His praises shall continually be in my mouth. Be in my mouth right now. For my praise is required to the Father in heaven. In heaven.
Regina said, I like that island sound. Everybody's on. Apostle Jason Palmer is on. Shout out to you and a lot of other people. My wife, Shirley, Regina, Valerie, everybody coming in. Teresa from the Sandy Rose Show. She's here, and a lot of other people on. Everybody, y'all continue to like and share. This guest that I have, we got a lot to talk about. This guy is phenomenal. Now, when you all was watching the video, I want you all to hold on, Sandy. When you all was watching the video, there was a guy on the end. You know, he had on all white and he had a nice, healthy gut. Okay, so now when Sandy put that camera on him, I want y'all to see this guy. Okay, I want y'all to see this real quick. Yes, we're gonna put this back. Yes. Listen, man. This is a winning victory through Christ's moment.
It is.
People need to see.
Work, yes.
Look on the far right of your screen. That gentleman right there. You see that healthy Burger King?
That's right.
McDonald's.
That's right.
Coney Island.
Yeah, that's
rib gut right there.
A lot of Coney Island.
Okay, here we go. Gracing the table is my guest, Jason J. Bethel. Look at him now. Look at you, boy.
I know, man. Somewhere I know Apostle Palmer is somewhere cracking up right now, man.
Look at him now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And look at the jacket he got on, y'all. Listen, when he came in, when I seen him at the door, right, I started not to let him in because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm the one to get compliments about my dress on Sunday Throwbacks. But you just shut it down, man.
I had to learn. I had to learn from the goats, man.
His show today.
Nah, man. Nah.
Jay, how you doing, man?
I'm blessed. I'm honored to be here.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I'm in the presence of legends here. So,
Man.
you know me, man. I be honored where honor is due. So I don't know what to say. I've been excited about this ever since we hooked up.
Yeah, man.
He was like, let's get this on. I was like, hey, I can't wait.
Yes, sir. Sandy and I came to your concert. Sandy, our station owner here at the station. And you invited us, man, and we really had a phenomenal time, man. The
Great,
music
thank you.
was great. Your singers, oh my goodness. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
And there was one particular lady that sung at my wife's birthday party.
Angela
She had
Davis.
a party at the St. Regis.
Yeah, Angela Davis.
And she sung all of the great songs. So when my wife Stacy seen him, and I'm sure she's on now, she was fanning out. She was like, "That's the one that's out." And they exchanged information and all that.
Yeah.
But
she
man,
gets that.
yeah, you got some phenomenal singers on
Thank
there,
you.
man.
Thank
So
you.
let's talk about where Jason came from. Where did Jason start out?
You know what? I'm a PK.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of that. I've been playing the drums since I was 2 years old. My parents came out underneath the Ministry of International Gospel Center, underneath the late great Pastor Charles O. Miles,
Wow.
apostle. And my father was a teacher, but he's also a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
And for years, he would write these songs and everything else. And he teamed up with like Brian Alexander and good friends with Tim Bowman, a lot of those guys back then, International Gospel Center. And so for me, it started there, listening to the grace that came out of International Gospel Center. And then I used to be in the choir with the red collarbone and the red bow tie. And, you know, most of the tenors in the choir, if anybody know, I was under the direction of Dr. Deborah Futch. And anybody knew about Dr. Deborah Futch, she didn't play. And so I would always sneak because most of the tenors would be center mass, you know, most of you choir extraordinaires. And I would slide over to the left and try to see Marvin McQuitty. He's on the set. And he's switching off with Dwayne. And then I'm watching Tim on the guitar. So I'm all in art. I'll go home and I'll practice.
So you really love drums.
Oh man, that was my first love. And it's to this day, to this day, my wife is a drummer. So my wife plays drums.
Really?
And so yeah, we came up playing drums. You know, I had Sundays because you know I was better. I'm gonna say that, man. I was better. Nah. And she had Fridays, but no. But I have a love for drums, man. I had a love for music. And so basically what happened is that as my father was writing these songs, they was telling them he was writing songs that they do today back then, and they were telling him it wasn't music. And so I was gracious. I'm grateful to have parents they were not molded, or at least they had a firm understanding of the word where they wasn't legalistic. So what I mean by that is that my father let me listen. He was a big band guy, so I listened to the Stylistics, the Barcades, Earth, Wind and Fire, Tower and Power, along with the Winans Commission. James Moore. I was a big James Moore fan, BB and CC. I love BB and CC, but I also love groups growing up like Anointed. The Hawkins, definitely. Tremaine Hawkins, her. You know what I'm saying? Fall Down album definitely changed the game for me. Helen Baylor. So, and then Vanessa Bell. Vanessa Bell was a big Vanessa Bell. Her and Marvin did it for me because nobody to me can rock a vamp like them. You know, so I love vamps.
They they still call Bishop Winans the gravy guy.
He is.
Gravy. He puts, he'll come behind you and put some gravy on it.
He can sing. Bishop Winans can sing. I believe Bishop Winans can sing the jingle to McDonald's. And it is sell. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you have a gift. So from that's how basically the J. Bethel started, because I learned how to write from my father. So when he started his own ministry in 1986, the Word of Light Christian Center, he wrote his own songs. So we did our hymns and we did cover songs, but we did majority of our own praise and worship songs. And so from that point on, that's where we started learning how to write. And he pushed youth. He pushed us to do step and write and do our own stuff. And so from there, I became an MD at 12. And from 12 years old up to, I say about 40, I'm 44 now. We're rebuilding because with the COVID and everything like that. But I went through at least 3 generations of music. And then when I went off to college, 18 to Tiffin University, I went there for business and for football. I was supposed to go to LSU D1, but I wasn't knowledgeable of the fact that I already had passed my ACT and everything else. So I just took the first deal that came. When they thought $86,000 to you, you know, you're going to take that. So I jumped right on that. And so I was doing that. And then after my second year, I was like, look, I'm done. I'm tired of playing. And my coach was like, you crazy? I said, nah, it's just ain't in me, man. I don't want to play it anymore. But I love music. And I called my dad. I said, Dad, I don't want to do football no more. He's like, you better find a way to stay up in college. I said, okay. And so the music professor heard me playing, and he was like, yo, man, you want a scholarship? I was like, yeah.
So when you say playing, you were still hitting set?
Oh, no, I was playing the keys.
Okay, so when did you jump to keys?
At 12. So I played by ear.
Okay.
And so I came underneath the tutelage of Manning Salisbury, and who also at one point played the international, but he played with my father, with Brian Alexander, and a lot of them guys had a band at that time. And so, matter of fact, Bishop Ferguson was one of the guitarists there for that band and stuff too, man. Yeah, it was a lot of guys. So that's when I started playing at 12, and I played by ear. And to this day, I still play by ear. Everything you hear, I arrange and I play. Man, and then I get with cats and I put it together. And trust me, I amaze myself sometimes. I'm like, God, I don't know. Like a lot of these guys be like, yo, man, that don't even make no, that's not even musically, like, theory-wise. Like
they say musically correct, because I guess it's a proper, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know, the speed limit is 50, but it's okay to go a few miles over.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm of the James Brown ilk, the Quincy Jones ilk. If it feel good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So that was me. So that's how I kind of rock. And being a musician, the way I write, I started writing the praise and worship songs and everything like that. And so in 2013, I decided to do my own music. 2011, I ran into Rance Allen. I was playing for him a couple of revivals, and I told him I had some stuff. And he told me, he said, listen, man, you got to do your music. But don't let nothing stop you. Like, you're going to get a lot of obstacles. I said, okay, cool. You know, ran a couple of years ago, 2 years from that, in 2013, I think Mark Holly just came out with One Accord. Mark Holly and One Accord just came out with What a Friend.
What a friend.
Yep, loved it, man.
We're having Jesus.
Yeah, Mark.
We're having Jesus.
And so of course, you know, who helped produce and executive produce that was Billy Meadows and Dana Davis. And so I ran into Billy Meadows, and so I went over to his house and I was like, look, man, I got this music, check it out, whatever. And then Billy Meadows, we went downstairs to his basement, he put it on, he was listening to it in about 5 minutes, he cut it off. And he was just like, you better than this. And I said, huh? And he said, it's more in you. You better than this. The writing is great, but you better than this. Push yourself. Don't try to sound like Kevin Bond, because that was a bit Kevin Bond, Jason White. You know, that was my thing. You know, Cedric Jones. And he was like, nah, man, you got your own sound. Find it. And so
that's Billy.
For the other 2 years, man, I worked and I worked on my craft and found my sound. I didn't even want a group, Larry. I didn't want a group. I just wanted to do music. So I linked up with my nephew, D'Angelo's D-Flat Stevens, on the first album, All In 2013, early that 2013. And I talked to my godfather prior to that, and Brian Alexander, and he said, if you're going to do this, he had the cats too. He had Kerm and Bam and all of them. He was like, listen, he said, Jay, if you're going to do this, because I was like, I ain't got the money right now to pay those kind of guys. He was like, hey, if you're going to do this, Jay, you know me. You need to be with guys that's on your level or better. And from that point on, it changed my mindset on how I approach my music. I don't have to limit my sound because that's what everybody else sound like. But I'm going to push you in your musicianship because I was pushed in my musicianship, in my writing. And so I felt like I don't want to cheat the people. I felt like I don't look to each his own. Everybody has their own way of doing music, and the only way of how they go forth. Spoken for, when you come to J Bethel and Spoken for concert, you're going to get word, you're going to get content, you're going to get musicians, you're going to get musical content, you're going to have a good time, but you're going to leave with something. And so I was always taught that if you're going to write, it better have substance. And if it has substance, it's got to be the word of God. So that's where it went. And God allowed me to go and find singers that not only, Larry, this is big for me. I didn't want a group, but when he told me what the group needed to be, he said the group name is going to be called Spoken For. He literally had me go out and get people that I knew that were either not being utilized correctly, people that was thrown asunder, people that A-list artists promised that they would take care of, that they would bring on and they would cover them and pay them correctly and things like that, and they didn't. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm going to create a platform. God has given me these songs, but I want you guys, I push them. Like a lot of guys, they get mad at me because I don't want to be in the forefront. I don't. You know, they get mad because I'm like, look, man, just seeing the song come alive is enough for me. And it's different for them. But we've been together for 13 years and we've only grown because I always take care of my vocalists. I take care of my vocalists and my group before I take care of my musicians. That's my family.
Wow.
Singers come. See, I always said they used to have that mindset. Some producer used to say, singers are a dime a dozen.
Right.
Musicians, you know, I ain't got that mindset. Nobody is like Spoken For. And that's the way I feel. My family, outside of my immediate family, Spoken For is my family. And so, again, your ride or dies, you take care of. That's how you keep the integrity. And I believe that some point, that's what J Bethel and Spoken For stands for, integrity in gospel music. I never cheat anybody for what they want. I always want to give everybody and bless everybody with what they deserve. If you tell me that's what you want, that's what I'm gonna give you because you know the worth of your gift. And so that's J Bethel and Spoken For in the
Man, listen, everybody, you should be liking and sharing. I mean, you should be listening, doing this. You should be hitting the button. Listen, I want to get to some music. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had my nephew, I call him my nephew, Joe Staley. Had him here on the show.
I watched.
And right when we left the show, you know, we came straight to your concert, man, and just enjoyed the moment, man. I want to get to some music. And then from there, we're going to go to a break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about what you got coming up. And we're going to play some new music that is not released yet. You're going to hear it first.
That's right.
Right here on WVTC Radio Detroit, Sunday Throwback, y'all. I'm so excited. But let's get to this music by Joe Staley. This is the day. This is his new release. And then we're going to go to a break and we'll be right back. Everybody, this is Sunday Throwback. I'm gonna ask if I could fit this jacket after the show. I don't know if I'm small. I don't know if I'm small.
But you got it. You got some room. Come
on. Come on, church. If you came to give him glory, put your hands together. My words have power. Whatever I say shall be. So shall it be. And thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Heaven on earth. I reap what I sow. Yeah. Whatever I speak, I shall receive. I stand on His word. Yeah, this is the day that the Lord. Come on, shout now, I will rejoice and be glad. All over the world, shout now, yeah, that the Lord. And I will rejoice and be glad. Come on, lift your voice now, yeah. Clap the whole time and put a praise on your lips. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. He is good. He is great. Yeah. Mercy enduring for. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. Yeah. Shout, His mercy enduring for. Yeah. To the Lord, He is good. Shout now, His mercy enduring for. Oh, give thanks to the Lord.
Neighborhood beautification. That's very important to Detroit. It's very important to block clubs, organizations, and people who live in the community. We got started with 2 lots and a vision of a treehouse center. Because if we can take these blighted lots, Detroit give us grants to be able to do something with them that the community wants, it's a plus because we're bringing our neighborhoods back to where we want them to be, where they should be. All because I live in Detroit.
Buddy, this is called the Neighborhood Beautification Project program that you definitely want to be involved in, y'all. We are making Detroit a way that has never been made before. So this is called, again, the Neighborhood Beautification Project. And for more information, you want to go to www.detroitmi.gov/Detroit for Life. Again, that is www.detroitmi.gov/Detroit for Life. Yes. And I live in Detroit. Do you live in Detroit? If not, you need to come on.
Come on to the D.
We got the bike lane, so you
That's
can
right.
ride your bike. But anyway, we are back.
Absolutely.
Man, so much information you've extracted so far, and I got some more time to talk a little bit more to you. I want to say quickly, I want to give a shout out to Michael J. Mendengal.
Yes. Yes.
Michael J. Mendengal is the person that
Yeah.
connected me
Yeah.
with you, spoke very highly of you. I've been knowing Mike for over 40 years.
Yes.
I was his first vice president,
Yes.
second vice president for Michael Mendengal's communion back when we started it, and spoke very highly of you, honors your music, honors your integrity. He said, man, you really need to get this guy on. His music is phenomenal. So I want to give a shout out to Michael J.
Yes.
Mendengal for that.
Absolutely.
And that's how we connected.
Yes.
And when
Yes.
I was invited to, we were invited to the concert, man. I was like, did he write that? Did he write? And then I ran up on you after
Yes.
and said, is any of this stuff out? He was like, no, man, we still. I'm like, well, how am I going to interview you? Ain't nothing out. Because, see, our people, man, when they enjoy music, they want to be like, how do I get it?
That. Yeah.
But I do want to say that he does have a release that is coming out very soon that
Yes.
we're going to be playing before the end of the show. Again, you heard it first, and it's going to be out next month sometime,
Hopefully,
a few weeks to a
yeah.
month. But it's a phenomenal song. It is has oil on it. Has a lot of oil on it. But listen, let's get back to you, man.
Yes.
I want to read a little bit, if I may,
Yeah.
from your information that you sent me, I just want to say this. Jason Bethel embodies the essence of a true worshiper. Using his musical talents is just a means to move the heart of God and to draw believers closer to the presence of God.
Yes.
As a songwriter, recording artist, worship leader, Jason's passion for gospel music is evident in every note he composes and sings, leading the gospel ensemble, J. Bethel, and spoken for. Jason has made a significant impact on the gospel music scene with their debut project, All In. Now, this project here, and you can go back and check it out. It's at all your digital outlets. This was released in 2014. Now, I want to talk about your singers.
Yes.
Okay. There is one singer, I'm just going to say Tanique, because yeah.
Okay, Jean Twinique.
Right.
We call her Shani.
What the-
You can call her Shani.
Sean,
Call her
okay.
Shani. I call her Shani. You call her Shani.
Yeah. Okay, Shani. Angela Davis, Philip
Pettigrew.
Pettigrew,
Mhm.
Latoya Nakima Williams, Jasmine Elon Suggs, Evo Robinson, Queera Boy, Ja Queera Boy,
Oh,
and
Shakira.
Jakira. See, I'm just tearing their names apart.
Right.
And Gregory Slack, man. Tell me, how did you get them? Were they handpicked? Did y'all meet at a grocery store and you heard them singing in the aisle?
So
How did that happen?
So back in 2014, the group was comprised of pretty much who you see there. Latoya and Nakima Williams, we grew up since we was 14 in the church. Again, that was
Okay.
And so then she went and got her friend, Shani. And then I, at the time, went and got Cynthia Stanfield. Cynthia Stanfield is still part of the group. But Cynthia, she had to, since then, she wanted to go her own way and do her own music. But she is still part of spoken for. So Cynthia Stanfield, I went and got her. Philip Pettigrew and I went to high school together. We've been friends since high school. And a lot of people probably remember Phil, but more with the Pettigrew brothers. So anybody remember the Pettigrew brothers?
Yeah.
Then that's Philip's brother. So that's him. And then Angela came on a year after. We linked up with Angela Davis through Deshaun Jones. So I done that because everybody I work with Deshaun Jones, or whether it was Lawrence. So he was like, yo, man, I got somebody to be phenomenal for you, easy to work with. So hooked up with Angela. She got on. I was with, at the time when she was, Nicole Stevens was here. And so we just formed and we just linked.
Yeah.
And we just bonded, man. And then just the sound was just the sound. And the first song we did, single we did was I Lift My Hands with Nakima, and it was a tribute to Richard Smallwood. The way I did it, orchestrate. I used Detroit Symphony Orchestra to do that.
Wow.
Some other things, and so from that it just grew. Over the years, it grew to having to getting Jasmine Elian Suggs on as a soprano, and she's just phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
She was the one that sung "Hunger for You."
Yeah.
And then getting Gregory Slack, man, was a godsend. We just did something at his musical yesterday, and it was just incredible. Linking up with him, man. We linked up with him at Cynthia Stanfield late sister's funeral, Aretha Stanfield. And so when we linked up doing praise and worship, and I said, you know me, a singer, a songwriter, always listen to voices. So even when I'm up there doing praise and worship, I'm listening to his tone. I'm saying, I need that. So we linked up, and I got him on. And he came on board, and then eventually we linked up with Eva Robinson, who's, man, that girl is just, her spirit is so genuine and so nice, but her voice is powerful.
Listen, I want you to, and then we're going to get to your music. I want you to give me give me how a rehearsal would go. And I'm only asking that is because the stuff that I was hearing, man, you just don't, that's not an hour rehearsal.
Yeah.
People want to rehearse 45 minutes, and get out of there.
Yeah.
When there's certain things that are sensitive, that you gotta sit a little while. So I want you to tell me, because, man, your music, man, I'm telling you, every song and every singer that got up, man, did not disappoint.
Wow, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And we knew it wasn't performance because of just how they presented themselves.
Oh yeah, no.
How they presented themselves. So I tell me how a normal rehearsal would go, man.
Are you asking as far as if the song is presented to him for the first time?
Yes.
Crazy. because they I call it so Anthem. That was the first song we did.
Mhm.
Just the turnarounds and everything on that. Like they couldn't stand that song at first. But as an MD over the years, starting when I was 12, man, it's you just learn how to take things in increments. So they're used to me now. That's years. That's just years of time. And so in a rehearsal, what we go is we would get up on stage and I would tell them, okay, y'all, we got a new song. And they'll say, oh, okay. Is this gonna be real wordy? Of course it's gonna be wordy. It's gonna be lyrics. And so we take it from the verse. And so they already know once we get the verse, we get the understanding. I let them hear the music, I let them hear the little synopsis of and I tell them what the song means. I need you to understand what the song means so you understand how I need you to sing it.
That's great.
So when I tell them how to sing it, then we start breaking into the parts. The parts is the easiest thing because when you got great vocalists like this, you don't have to wait too much time. That's why I don't. Well, again, going back to alluding to what my uncle told me, you want to put people on your level or better. I don't have time to train, to teach you how to sing. I need ministry. So I need you to come in ready already with your voice prepared to learn what we are working on now, what God is saying now. So it makes it easier for me because they are already professionals. So that's how rehearsal go.
Now, do you tell them, okay, you know, Sandy, you know how we used to go old school, no cheese, no dairy, you know, and that type of stuff with certain foods that will clog you up and all that.
Larry, they do it on their own. When you have vocalists like Angela Davis and Nakima and Phil Pilgrim, these are people that are seasoned, man. I don't have vocalists that's part of spoken. Look, the one thing I tell spoken for, there are no praise team members or choir members here. What I mean by that is not an insult to choirs. What I mean is that everybody is a lead vocalist. Now y'all already know in the choir, everybody ain't a lead vocalist. Right. But you're a choir member and you can give me what I need. You got a lot of glue people in choirs. Whereas in spoken for, everybody need to be able to carry their own weight. Right. I'm not looking for you to just glide off somebody else. I need to know that you can sing the part if somebody's not here and not rely on the stems or anything else like that. So musically, you know who gets the worst? The band. The band catches it the worst because I'm like Michael. Like I'm gonna be on you. I know my music inside and out. And so some of the turnarounds and things like you even saw.
Mike is,
man, Mike is crazy. And he's one of the ones that motivated me. He's one of my mentors. I look up to Michael Mendengal, Darius Twyman, those brothers, Darian Milan. Those brothers helped mentor me. Even later on in my, I've been doing this for a long time, but coming underneath their tutelage, man, has really helped me. And even understanding things that I didn't even know, songs that Darius wrote. Like Darius really taught me, even with working with my group, even for this concert, if you notice the end of Jehovah worship, he led, right? He like, and magnify your name, right? That's Darius. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
And so me and Darius we were working on it, and we was in rehearsal when we did that, and he was like, Jay, remember what we talked about? The simplicity that you don't want to go so deep that you lose the people. And so I always hold on to that. My father taught me how to write understanding the context in the scriptures and putting in understanding the word and what it's like me studying for a message. I'm getting ready for a message. It's just putting this with that. But Darius taught me how to understand the simplicity of people listening. Michael music has helped me to understand I can be myself. Even if it doesn't seem like it's the thing to do now. It's what's needed because that's what the song calls for. He helped while he produced a song called Hunger for You, Hunger for Your Presence. He did that. And being in the studio, man, I was in awe. I was literally sitting there with Ghost, man. Michael Mendengal, Dana Davis, Rob Skinner, Batista Mbata.
That's a crazy.
I don't play,
that's
man.
A crazy crew right
I don't play, man. I literally on the first album, Larry, on our first album, All In, it was literally half of Charlie Wilson's band. Charlie Wilson called up and was like, "Hey, how you like my band?" Jay Bethel, Aubrey Swine, gave him a call. He was like, "Hey," I was like, who's he? He was like, "This Unc." I was like, "Oh, cool. It's Charlie." I said, "Oh, what's going on, Unc?" Talking about what's going on? You enjoying my band? I heard the music is good, man. But I'm gonna need my band back. I was like, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, man. I had Nick Stone, all them jokers on this album, man. So it just grew, man. And then working with phenomenal maestros like Deshaun Jones, working with wonderful producers like D'Angelo's D. Flat Stevens, and even now, like I said, on this project right here, I even announced during the concert, I reached out to Africa, to the motherland, and reached out to a Michael Manikia, who's out in Zimbabwe, and that's where that song generated from. Jehovah, and even Jehovah Worship, we kind of put that together.
Man,
so, yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody, we are talking to Jason J. Bethel of Spoken For. I want to get to this song that you did before we get to your new song that is soon to be released. I want to give a shout out to Darius Twyman and Michael Mendenhall and all of those that
those
have
cats, bro.
Those words that they've given you to you, words of instruction, words of encouragement. That's called mentoring.
Yes, sir.
And that's what more of us should be doing, is mentoring these guys that are coming up in ministry and doing what they're doing. So I definitely want to give a shout out.
I just want to say real quick, man, and listen, I'm 44 years old. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I honor Larry Whitfield. I honor Darius Twyman. I honor the vanguards that have gone before us. But you're a musician out here, you're a vocalist out here, you're a gospel artist. Listen, learn. Take the time to sit down and learn. If I was just talking to Sandy, Miss Sandy Rose here, Mrs. Sandy Rose, and she was just talking about they gotta learn, they gotta understand. There's more to it than this. And I'm saying, as a generation right now, guys, take the time to just learn. It's okay to do your thing. But there's more to it than just doing runs. There's more to it than just being able to do little licks. You got to understand the ministry behind it.
Yes, sir.
And you need to understand the history behind it. I'm 44 years old, and I'm still learning stuff about Oscar Hayes that I had no idea. I'm learning stuff about Esther Smith that I didn't even know that I thought I knew.
Yeah.
I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning, I'm enjoying it. And it's pushing me. Thomas Whitfield was a big influence in my life. I take pride in making sure that I represent the music of Detroit, because we are the standard of gospel music.
Yes.
You could tell me Atlanta, you can tell me Texas, you could tell me California all you want. Everybody that moved out and left Detroit, they're still from Detroit.
That's
Their
right.
sound is from Detroit, born and reared in Detroit, and that's what we about. We about Detroit.
Right here on WVTC Radio Detroit. Quit playing.
All day.
Listen, let's get to this song right here. Let It Be Done in Me. Yeah, Let It Be Done in Me. And then when we come back, we're going to have some more conversation and get to his new song, y'all. My time is winding down, but we're going to get this in. Everybody, this is Sunday Throwback. Jason J. Bethel.
That's right.
In the house. Yes.
Shout out to Tyrone Foster on this joint all day.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Now I see that the suffering in my flesh is for the
should have gave you the radio version.
Yes. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Let it be done in me. Man, that there is ministry, man.
Yes.
That is ministry. I like the move of the music and everything, man. You are phenomenal.
Thank you.
You are phenomenal.
Appreciate
Listen, before I get in trouble by your administrator, what you got coming up, man?
So we signed with IGA Talent, Damon Stewart.
All right.
So we signed with them as far as the radio promotion goes, and then through them we signed with WMG Warner Music Group.
Okay.
And so we've been putting everything together right now. So they got everything that they need from us. We just finished the split sheets, and I was just going over it like, okay. You know.
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna give you this nugget right now.
I'm gonna give it to
WVTC
Yes, sir.
Radio Detroit. We want to be able to play your music.
Yes, sir.
So make sure that whatever block. You know how sometimes record companies put something on there and we can't play it here.
Nah.
We want to be able to play your music.
I got you.
Put it on our app and everything.
I
So
got
you let them know the next meeting
sir.
you go to, WVTC is free to play whatever you come up with. Right?
I got you.
You heard it first right
got
here
you.
on WVTC.
So and so right now, like I said again, we are in a process right now. We just linked up with Joe Staley. So shout out to Joe Staley and his people. We're going to be doing a concert November 16th. We're going to do another one.
Okay.
Location to be determined. So if any other ministries out there are looking to have us, I'll tell you, we gonna rock it out. We gonna do it right for you. But I know Michael, he's got some preferences he wants me to go with. So man. So November 16th, we're doing a concert again in Detroit. We was looking to do something in North Carolina. So I don't know where that's at right now in the midst of everything that just happened last night.
Yeah.
And then also we're available.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on right now. We're taking engagements. We're taking all engagements.
How do people get in contact with you?
They can go to our website at www.jbs. They can go to jbethel, spoken, the number 4.com. And then they can also go to if they want to email us right off and want to get in contact with us that way, they can go to jbethel spoken for events at gmail.com.
Yes.
And then of course,
listen, I want to take responsibility for that because I should have gotten this information prior to this interview. So I apologize for that. I know Sandy is typing it in now.
She already had it.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Oh no!
Put some claps on that.
Look at you. You know what that? You know what that is? You know what that is, Miss Sandy? That's called covering.
Yeah, because
that's called covering.
Listen, when I'm wrong, and I take responsibility. And I want to make sure that they have that.
She was on it, Doc.
Absolutely,
she was on it.
Absolutely,
she was on it.
Listen, our time. Oh my goodness, time goes. Listen, I want to play this song.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Because you won't be able to get it until another few weeks to a month. Yeah. But you're hearing this first on WVTC Radio Detroit. It's called I'm Your Vessel. And the cover that you're looking at, the cover has not been confirmed. But I told his administrator because she put it together. Yeah. I said, man, that's it. Now, that's just my 2 cents. That cover that y'all about to see is it, but it's not confirmed. It may be something else. I'm just letting y'all know.
It might be something else. The label,
right.
You know, this is all new for me on the label.
The label look at it and say, no, you need to put some dirt in there in the plant. I don't know. It may need to look like this. I don't know. But anyway, let's get to this song, I'm Your Vessel. And then when we come right back, we're coming back with final words from Jay Bethel. And then I got a quick tribute that I want to do before we get out of here, everybody. This is Sunday Throwbacks.
So have your way.
Yes, yes. Love it, man.
Thank you.
That's man. That is ministry, and I love that cover. And I'm
Thank
praying that they keep it.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
praying that they keep it.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Those
too.
of you that like that song, listen. I need you to put some thumbs. I need you to say I like it, I love it, and then I want you to be that same person. And when it come out, I want you to go buy it.
Yes,
Because this is Detroit's own, y'all.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm a Detroit all
Jay
day.
Bethel.
All day.
Listen, man, I want to give you some final thoughts. Thank you. Thank you. My son is on from Texas. God bless you, son. I love you. Thank you for saying I look good, because ain't nobody said nothing because he done had this jacket on. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. I normally at least get something from Teresa, and she's a part of the station. But she ain't got nothing because everybody looking at you.
But Larry, ain't nobody saying nothing about my suit. I think the only thing that came about the attire was from her about you.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. You looking good, man, and I celebrate you. I celebrate everything that God is doing with you. I want you to give me some quick final thoughts, and then we're going to get to this tribute and get out of here. Give me some final thoughts.
Listen, man, Jay Bethel, at the end of the day, Jay Bethel was spoken for is about ministry first. We believe that we guide. That's what we go by. I believe, and I tell my group all the time, we keep the ministry as the forefront. We can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I'm proud of the fact that everybody in the group, majority of the people in the group, are married. I'm proud of the fact that we are one family. I'm proud of the fact that we keep ministry and saving souls as our number one agenda. Not spins, not money, none of that stuff. And I make sure as a leader, I've learn from the mistakes of others. Yeah. And then also get the toolage and sit down and learn, man. I want Detroit, I want us to come together. I believe that the old vanguards and the young ones that are coming up now, and even those that are in between like myself, we got to come together. Gospel music has lost our way because we lost our way. Yeah. And it's not something that was just young people did. It wasn't something that the older people did. We did it to gospel music because we were chasing after something that it was only meant for the world. Our agenda and our objective is to save souls. If we get back to that mindset, then we get back to finding out who our real commissions are. And we find out who our real anointeds are, and the Winans are, and Thomas Whitfields are. Sir. Amen. Yes, sir. So you know what I'm saying? So listen, man, I'm full right now. I've been preaching all day, but I just want us to come together as a city, embrace one another. I don't care if you get Jay Bethel spoken for, I don't care if we at the top of the key, we at the bottom of the marquee, if we ain't even on the marquee. We want to come out. We want to be a blessing to you and to your ministry, and we want to partner with you. We had the opportunity to partner with Yolanda Roundtree and LLM Dance Ministry, and we're going to continue to do that. Yeah. And I'm going to continue to partner with whoever wants to partner with us. Listen, I'm all for it. Straight down the middle. I ain't for the money. God has blessed me to be able to financially take care of my family. Though I'm not doing this for free. Right. I do take care of my group and my band well. Absolutely. But at the same time, I wanted whatever it's going to take to bring us together. Choirs. Thank God for choirs, and thank God for people like you, like Michael Meningall and Communion, Larry Callahan and SOG. You know what I'm saying?
Gospel Music Workshop.
Man, Gospel Music Workshop. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Carlos Whitlow's, he's doing his thing. Listen, man, we all got to come together. Shelby Five. I see everybody out here doing their thing. Joe Staley's doing his thing. Everybody just coming together, that's doing their thing, man. Let's come together as one voice. The Gospel Fest left. Let's put our own Gospel Fest together. Let's give them a reason.
We can do it.
To want to get us. You got to give people a product for them to want to market. So let's do it. We got enough. We got Sandy Rose here. We got Larry Whitfield here. We got Val Monroe. We got other people out here that can help promote it and show us how to put it together. And let's just do it. Yeah. Let's just do it. And I guarantee you, we in the next 5 years, gospel music can be back where it used to be, at the top of the echelon. Wow.
Listen, this guy has said a mouthful. He's preached. If I had an organ, I'd go in the key of D flat.
Oh. I'm a C sharp.
You're a C sharp. Okay. But listen, We got to get out of here.
I mean, that's it. Okay. All right. So you know it's been a long day. I'm sorry to all my fellow musicians out there. I had a little blunder. That's cool. Call me out on the mic. You know, and they go to D flat. I mean C sharp.
And it's the same key.
Yeah, it's the same key. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But anyway, we got to get out of here. I want to just give a shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. I need you to continue to like and share even after the show is over. And I want you to stick around because we have some commercials and stuff that we're going to play that you may be interested in. But I want to do this real quick. As you know, we have lost a lot of people in the industry, whether they were pastors or artists or even mothers.
Yes,
we had a mother in Church of God in Christ that just made her transition this past Saturday. Was Willie Mae. I can't think of her last name, but she was over the missionaries in Church of God in Christ, and she made her transition Saturday. And there are other people in the gospel music industry, and we just want to send prayers to every family, to every loved one that has, I don't want to say lost. I'm not going to say lost. Made their transition.
That's right.
But this particular person, I was able to spend a weekend with the family. I'm talking about the Brooks family.
Yes.
Bishop Michael Brooks. I was able to go to the homegoing this past Friday, and then the family is putting something together to do a special tribute to their dad. And I was honored to be at the studio amongst great musicians. I'm talking about Kern Brantley, Dana Davis, the Powell brothers, Doobie, Kevin, Billy, and Gerald Hatton was there, and Eric Bryce was there. He drove in from Charlotte for the homegoing and all of that. So a lot of people was there, and I was just honored to be there. Tasha was there, and I was just honored to be there and just be a part of something great. I want to give this quick tribute before we get out of here. Michael Brooks was a phenomenal songwriter and trailblazer. He helped to start many groups, such as Commission. He started Witness, Young Artists for Christ. It was my understanding that John P. Key said that Young Artists for Christ was inspirational in his career. And it's just, this was a giant, this was a general that went home to be with the Lord. And I just want to send prayers to Lisa Page and just let you know that God is still a mender of broken hearts. And we love you so much here at WVTC Radio Detroit. We're going to get out of here with this tribute, y'all. Next week, Minister Paul Parker is going to be my guest. He's an avid watcher of WVTC, and he's a gospel recording artist. And he has a single out, and we're going to have him on the show next week. So we'll see everybody next week. God bless you. We love you. Here's the tribute.
One day while on my knees, I began to tell God about my troubles and trials. As his presence began to envelop me, I lost sight of my issues. And I began to say to him, Lord, you reign.
And we will sing the songs of his fame. Forever testify of his grace.
Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Throwbacks with Larry Whitfield on WVTC Detroit. Listen, if you would like to become a partner or a guest on our show, please send us an email at lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com. That's lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com or call 313-879-9752. That number again is 313-879-9752. We encourage you that God is always in the place, but what you have to do is get him in your space. When you do, your life will never be the same. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
The views and opinions expressed on the previous broadcast are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of WVTC Radio Detroit, its advertisers, or affiliates.
God bless you, my brothers and sisters. This is Pastor John Hall of Rehoboth International Ministry. Listen, tune in to WVTC Detroit. Come on, check us out. Sunday Throwbacks. You don't want to miss it.
It's time to rise up for healthier births with Project Healthy Arrival. At WVTC Detroit, we're on a mission to do our part to achieve zero preventable deaths and zero health disparities in Michigan. But we can't do it alone. Disparities still plague our communities, especially for Black and brown mothers and babies. Let's break barriers and build bridges for better health. Together, we'll ensure every birth is a joyous occasion. For more info, visit www.michigan.gov, Advancing Healthy Births. Remember, WVTC's Project Healthy Arrival is powered by grants from the Southeast Michigan Perinatal Improvement Coalition, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, and United Way for Southeastern Michigan. Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa, play WVTC Radio Skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.